we need stronger defense in Europe. Stronger defense in Europe would also strengthen NATO. If European nations invest more in military capabilities, they could also make stronger contributions to NATO. Secondly, we need to fill in the shortfalls. We know from our operations where Europeans need more capacity, observation drones, air-to-air refueling, heavy air transport, and I appreciate that the European Council will address these issues this afternoon. And finally, we need more cooperation and coordination. We must avoid duplication and waste of resources. There is no such thing as an European army, only national capabilities, and in order to get better security and more value for money, we need more cooperation among individual nations, that is smart defense.
What do you think about the French idea to create such a fund, a military fund for the European Union? I heard the British already said that could weaken also the alliance, the NATO alliance.
As NATO Secretary General, I'm not going to interfere in EU decisions on that. At the end of the day, it is a national decision. But let me take this opportunity to express my strong appreciation for the swift and determined French action in Africa, in Mali, and in the Central African Republic. I think that was needed in the fight against terrorism, to save lives and in general to stabilize the situation in the region.
You've said what you wanted. Do you expect to get it? Many people think it's been a year pretty much wasted on talking about bureaucratic structures. Do you expect the leaders to actually give you what you wanted?
My focus is on strengthening capabilities, and I appreciate that in the draft conclusion text this issue will also be addressed.
So you've seen the draft conclusions. Do they give you enough? Have the leaders come up with enough of what you've been asking?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, this is an EU decision, and I'm not going to interfere with EU decisions. But I appreciate that the European Union and the European Council put a lot of focus on defense and security. We need that because a strengthened defense in Europe would also strengthen NATO.
And one final question on Russia after the events in Ukraine. Obviously, you probably won't comment on that. Did the events of the last couple of months give you concern for Russia's ambition in its immediate neighborhood?
It's clear that we have seen a more assertive Russian position, and I think it's of utmost importance to stress the fundamental principle that each individual nation has an inherent right to decide freely its alliance affiliations. We fully respect Ukraine's right to decide her own destiny. And it is in contradiction with that principle if any nation tries to put pressure on a country.
Is Russia in contradiction with that principle?
I think it's fair to say and safe to say that we have seen Russian pressure on Ukraine and other countries in our eastern neighborhood.